Hi, this is Dr. Douglas Husbands. I'm an Institute for Functional Medicine certified practitioner, a doctor of chiropractic, and a certified clinical nutritionist. I've been practicing for over 28 years. Today, I want to talk to you about the causes of leaky gut. Now, first of all, let me mention something. These are not all of the causes, but these are some common causes. So, one of the causes is, as many people know, gluten intolerance or gluten sensitivity. Now, there's degrees of gluten sensitivity or gluten intolerance. The extreme, of course, is celiac disease, where you get complete blunting of those microvilli projections in the intestines, as I've used in other explanations, that shag carpet lining the intestines. You get blunting of that, and that can severely damage the lining of the GI tract, affecting not only intestinal permeability, but of course also absorption and assimilation of nutrients from foods. Gluten intolerance or sensitivity is one common factor influencing leaky gut. Another factor is antibiotics. Now, antibiotics, what they basically do is they disrupt the balance of the good bacteria, the microflora, the microbiome, the good bugs in your gut. They influence that by imbalancing the good bugs, and can also contribute to the development of leaky gut. Now, I'm not against antibiotics. I'm just saying that judicial use of them is very important, because as many research studies show, antibiotics do significantly impact the gut microbiome. Another factor that is involved in the induction of leaky gut, and now this will hit home to many of you, is poor sleep habits. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're on the iPhone or iPad or anything, even on the TV, watching TV within less than about an hour of going to sleep, and when I say going to sleep, it should be a time that is most beneficial to go to sleep. In other words, between about 9 or 10 p.m. and getting up about 6 or 5:30 or 6 or around there. The whole point is getting a good 7 to 8 hours sleep, and if younger, more of course, so at the right time of the night, because melatonin, the hormone that induces and regulates sleep-wake cycles, is secreted based on light in the environment. And if you are putting blue wavelength light either from TV or electronic devices and having that going on within less than an hour before going to bed, many research studies, by the way, the last I looked, I believe it was up to at least a quick PubMed search, about 400 research studies confirm that blue wavelength light from electronic devices in the environment very much suppresses melatonin production, and therefore disrupts sleep-wake cycles. So poor sleep habits are definitely a factor in leaky gut. Excessive stress is another contributor to development of leaky gut. Stress by the effects on cortisol, that is our stress hormone, basically impair repair of the gut lining. That is the gut lining, as I mentioned in other videos, about every 3 to 5 days, that gut lining, those simple columnar epithelial cells that line the gastrointestinal tract, they repair very quickly. And so when you have excessive stress, either be it by emotional stress, physical stress, trauma, you get impaired repair of the lining of the gastrointestinal tract. NSAIDs, that is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, and other painkillers can be a factor in development of leaky gut also. Other factors, chemicals, for instance, glyphosate. The reason I mention glyphosate as a contributor to increased leaky gut is because there are a number of studies that have been coming out over the last few years mentioning about how glyphosate can be significantly damaging to the gastrointestinal tract lining. There are controversies regarding that, of course, but the preponderance of research studies do support that glyphosate is a problem in not only the development of leaky gut, but also in the microbiome. Another factor that has been coming out in recent research studies is EMF radiation being a factor in causing leaky gut. What do I mean by EMF radiation? Electromagnetic force radiation, such as the cell phones and electronic devices with Wi-Fi, and these factors, not only that, but also people who live near high voltage power lines. These are known health factors, and the research supports this. And all of these factors that I've mentioned so far: number 1, gluten intolerance or gluten sensitivity; number 2, antibiotics; number 3, poor sleep habits; number 4, excessive stress; number 5, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs and other painkillers; number 6, chemicals, in particular glyphosate and other pesticides I may mention; and number 7, EMF radiation. All of these factors can be contributing to the development of leaky gut. I thank you for watching this video, and if you found this helpful and informative, please share it with others, and look for the additional videos that will be coming out on this series in leaky gut. This is Dr. Douglas Husbands. Thank you for watching. Take care.